Hey, what's going on, guys? It's HK1, and today we are going over my predictions for the WWE Draft in 2 days. Now, we're not going over the entire roster, we're just going over the roster members who are most noteworthy. And by most noteworthy, I mean here are all the roster members who I'm not going to mention. Any other roster member who I don't mention, I either don't know or I don't know whether or not they're going to stay. So without further ado... Okay, let's just go over the script here. SmackDown's first choice is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins really has his eyes set on the new championship, and I'm really banking on this new championship being a Smackdown championship, mainly because... This script is in no particular order, right? Yes, that's correct, sir. Okay. And am I getting paid for this? Sir, the camera's rolling. Raw's first pick is Roman Reigns. Even though Roman will keep both the WWE Championship and the WWE Universal Championship, it's still pretty much a tradition where the two belts switch brands. And since Roman was originally the SmackDown Universal Champion, well, it only makes sense that he would go to Raw this time. Next up is the Judgment Day. Despite its shaky at best startup, the Judgment Day has become one of the most entertaining factions, and I do not want them to split up. At least not anytime soon. Raw's next pick is Cody Rhodes. Let's be honest, Cody Rhodes should have won at WrestleMania 39. So to give him the new heavyweight championship, it just feels like a you tried medal, you know? Next up we have the LWO. They just got their own unique theme, so yeah, they're just now feeling like a new faction, you know? Next up we have Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Now that's an interesting choice. Interesting indeed. Are you kidding me? Apparently I forgot a line, so Asuka. With her new gimmick, she really needs a push on a roster that doesn't have Bianca Belair. Speaking of... Okay, the next line just says Belair. Is that supposed to be Bianca Belair, or... Well, she really doesn't have a reason to change brands. Really? You're actually putting him here? Well, next up is Chad Gable. Listen, he has the star power, he has the in-ring capability, and he has the comedic touch to become the next Kurt Angle. You know, without the broken frickin' neck part. The man needs a single run. Thank you! Next up we have Charlotte Flair, because why not? Exactly. Well, at least this makes sense. Next up is Becky Lynch. Becky versus Rhea would be cool. I'm assuming these are NXT call-ups. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. The women's roster really needs to be better, especially the tag team division. Oh, hell yeah. The next superstar is L.A. Knight. Yeah! The guy is extremely over, and he is my pick for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Assuming he is in the ladder match, of course. Next up is the New Day... Wait, what? It's the New Day, including Big E. Look, Big E hasn't really been seen in WWE since, Ridge Holland accidentally broke his neck. However, Big E has been in a few, up and down videos lately, and he also starred in a Snickers commercial, so... They both suggest that he's doing better, and he's, recovered, pretty much. So his WWE return could be happening soon. Next up we have Imperium. As I'm recording this, he's either really close or he literally is the longest reigning IC champion of all time. So he really has no reason to change brands. And speaking of champions who don't need to change brands... Well, next is obviously Austin Theory, I guess. You guessed correctly, you masked weirdo. Well, this is a shot in the dark. Next up is the Young Bucks. What? Now, hear me out. The Young Bucks are currently under AEW contract. However, their contracts are supposed to expire sometime this year. And no offense to AEW, but I don't think the Young Bucks will sign anytime soon, mainly because of rumors of a certain Punk MC returning. So while it is unlikely, it is a possibility. Maybe even with Kenny Omega. Now that would be a sight. Whoever made the script, I think he spelled this wrong. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say Cameron Grimes, but it just says Oren Grimes. He was rumored to be called up a while ago, and it has since died down. However, it could still happen. Who knows? Okay, next is a NXT call-up in Pretty Deadly. Look, I haven't seen much NXT since the Black and Gold days, so I don't really know much about this tag team. However, they do give me Breezango vibes. And next up is Uncle Dallas. I mean Bo Howdy. I mean Uncle Howdy, who's most likely Bo Dallas. Next up we have the Usos and Solo Sikoa. That's right, I'm splitting up the bloodline. Oh, well, this only makes sense. Next up is Alexa Bliss. Wyatt 6, baby. Liv and Raquel are the new tag team champ. And next up we have Bray Wyatt. His return has been lackluster at best, so maybe return will make it better, hopefully. WWE, don't screw this up again. And finally, Sheamus. Absolute banger. And finally, we have Grayson Waller. Man, we're really going for these NXT call-ups, aren't we? Feels like I'm forgetting someone. It's probably not important.